On the same trajectory, Dumso. And why do I bring this in? Apart from your personal life and what your experiences may be and what we're all experiencing. I mean, overnight, once it starts raining, your lights will be going on and off a bit. But the Tema General Hospital recently had a bit of a crisis. And the NICU, the neonatal intensive care unit, suffered. The claim is that though the hospital came out to state in a statement that no one had died, a lady also said that a doctor had literally told her that, listen, when the power went out, we could not use certain equipment and your child died, a baby that had just been born. For 2 hours, they didn't have power in a place with, incubators and the rest. The children were... How do we deal with this? And when you look at Dumso, especially from the past and what we've been through and now, what is your reaction?
No, I think that it shouldn't happen. A hospital that size should have a standby generator.
They did. The generator for that unit was also... They realized then that it had a problem. So for 2 hours, they were working on it. But 2 hours is enough time for many people to die.
It's a long time in the hospital. What I would say is that Dumso is not good. It shouldn't happen. And the president assured us that he has solved it. So
has he solved it?
I'm surprised that it's still around. Maybe power shortages here and there, but is that what we call Dumso?
So here's the thing. For about 2 years now,
yes,
there have been problems. Today they will tell you it's generation. Next day it is not generation. Recently we've heard from the ECG telling us, what's the story again? Let me just, it's localized something. I'll just get to that story. It says the power outages are now over, but we know that the situation persists. They've been talking about disruptions due to localized faults and all of that. We said we had excess power. From about 2 years ago, we know that we don't have excess power. But here's my thinking. If someone solves a problem firsthand, because mind you, this problem started mainly from the Rawlings era where rural, electrification also came to the fore. Kufuor, Atta Mills came to a head under Mahama. And the problem, regardless of propaganda, was resolved by 2016, the end of 2016. The president even came and took credit and said he had solved it. So if we had solved it, and 8 years down the road, you end up here again, that smacks of incompetence, doesn't it?
Well, I think we have serious problem with power generation, power transmission, because the transmission system, I'm not an expert, so don't push me too much down that line. The transmission system is not that robust. This is what my friends are telling me. So we need to work on the overall energy available, how it's transmitted, and so on. And maybe not politicize it, but where people have done wrong, we should, or have been incompetence, we should point them out. But then we should all come together. And you see, ECG has a problem because of maybe theft, leakages, and all sorts of things. And even getting the engineers to work on systems and so on. These are all, we should sit down and then look at the challenges that we have in the energy sector. And I think that they can be solved. I have interacted with people who know. I will not mention their names. And from their presentation to me, I think that if we get the right people there to do the right things without politics, it will be well with us.